Zama raises $73 million in Series A led by Multicoin Capital and Protocol Labs to commercialize fully homomorphic encryption. Web3 App Store Magic Square unveils $66 million grant program. In Singapore, crypto exchange Bitstamp gets the MAS, in principle nod, for major payment institution license.
Elon Musk's German Tesla plant suffers close to $1 billion in damages after attack by the dumbest eco-terrorists on Earth. BYD deepens EV price war in China with latest cut for its cheapest car, as BYD electric cars only cost €9,000 in China. EU moves toward hitting China with tariffs on electric vehicles. A man who crashed a snowmobile into a parked Black Hawk helicopter is suing the government for $9.5 million. Doritos severs ties with transgender influencer in Spain, following online boycott threat. Ukrainian soldiers have learned to send in drones before attacking trenches, the military trainer says. Binance US hit by layoffs and 75% revenue drop amid SEC lawsuit aftermath. Sam Altman's iScanning, WorldCoin has been banned in Spain. BlockFi settles with FTX, Alameda Estates for $874.5 million. State of Arizona considering adding digital asset exposure to retirement funds, as the Arizona's Senate mulls the proposal to add Bitcoin ETFs to retirement portfolios.
UK's Imperial College London academics worked with Chinese military-linked institutions. Canada reaches settlement with Michael Spavor, one of two Michaels in China spy row. Former Google engineer Lin Wei-Ding charged with stealing AI secrets to 8 Chinese companies.
Dune, Part 2 costumes were inspired by 1950s Paris runways in Balenciaga. Avatar, The Last Airbender, will return for seasons 2 and 3. Sailor Moon live-action spin-off, show a Bible uncovered from Library of Congress.
Michael Jackson's biopic adds Laura Harrier as pioneering music exec Suzanne Dupassé. Léa Seydoux says acting in Europe is easier because Hollywood is harsh on women, you have to conform in America and you lose your freedom. Jury convicts movie armor of involuntary manslaughter in fatal shooting by Alec Baldwin. In the exit scam, hackers that hit United Health pull a disappearing act. Recently, Hacker Forum post claims United Health paid $22 million ransom in bid to recover data. New app group Lotus Bain behind recent attacks on Vietnam's financial entities. Woofy Exchange suffers $8 million loss in flash loan exploit on Arbitrum.
Hackers exploit misconfigured Yarn, Docker, Confluence, Redis servers for crypto mining. VMware issues security patches for XC, Workstation, and Fusion flaws. Ghost Second Storm has launched joint ransomware attacks in over 15 countries. Latvia to join Czech initiative to purchase 800,000 artillery shells for Ukraine. Moldova to suspend participation in Treaty on Conventional Armed Forces in Europe, and the Republic of Moldova and France will sign a defense cooperation agreement. Britain prepared to loan Ukraine all frozen Russian central bank assets. Biden to request 1% increase in 2025 defense budget under cap, and U.S. weighs tapping Army funds for Ukraine, where the aid bill is stalled. Russian missile lands near Ukraine. Zelensky and Greek Prime Minister during Odessa visit. Armenia asks Moscow to remove border guards from Yerevan airport. A Delhi painter who lost both hands, ready to hold his brush again after double transplant. Ancient stone tools found in Ukraine date to over 1 million years ago, and may be oldest in Europe. Federal Appeals Court throws out lawsuit against Apple, Google, Tesla and other tech giants over alleged child labor in Congo. Boeing discloses names of 737 MAX employees after NTSB chair faults cooperation. Volkswagen hit with 2 lawsuits claiming that a Porsche EV battery triggered the massive 2022 fire that sank a cargo ship with thousands of cars on board.
More than 400,000 songbirds killed by organized crime in Cyprus. Cancer vaccine for dogs almost doubles survival rates in clinical trial. A new deep-sea worm discovered at methane seep off Costa Rica. The parrot fever outbreak in Europe has led to deaths of 5 people.
Iran confiscates the oil from Chevron's chartered tanker, year after seizing ship. In Bulgaria, court ordered house arrest for the anti-mafia officer alleged to have spied for Russia. Legalizing cannabis violates the UN drug control treaties.
ABC reported that claims which Biden administration is secretly flying migrants into the country are unfounded. 2 years ago, DeSantis claimed Biden running clandestine flights to send migrants to Florida, but the routine transport also occurred under Trump. Recently, Fox reported that 357K migrants have been flown into U.S. under Biden parole program. New York will send National Guard to subways after a string of violent crimes.
The Czech parliament toughens gun laws after the worst mass shooting in the country's history. 3 months ago, gunman opens fire in a Prague university, killing 14 people in Czech Republic's worst mass shooting. Poland claims success in EU agreement to revise road transport deal with Ukraine.
Linux market share passes 4% for first time, Mac OS dominance declines. Apple iPhone takes 51.9% share of Japan's smartphone market.
Google's Genie AI model creates video game-like interactive environments from text and image prompts. Experts comment that 90% of online content will be AI-generated by 2026. Salesforce's she says diversity is key to building AI models.
Microsoft's engineer warns company's AI tool creates violent, sexual images, ignores copyrights. Google moves to filter out more spam, AI-generated content from search. Andreessen Horowitz plans to raise $6.9 billion for new funds, including AI-focused funds.
Consumption of high glycemic foods linked to lower facial attractiveness, according to a new study. Smoking cannabis associated with increased risk of heart attack, stroke. Every step above 2,200 steps a day reduces risk of early death, study finds.
Helldivers 2 Studio is not getting acquired by Sony, confirms Arrowhead CEO. Ghost of Tsushima director's cut is coming to PC on May 16. A Dell executive reveals, Nvidia has a 1000-watt GPU in the works.
Kansas City Chiefs football fans, who suffered frostbite at bitter cold playoff game, need amputations. 2 months ago, fourth coldest game in NFL history sees 69 people aided by fire department, close to 50% for hypothermia symptoms. More than one-third illicit drugs sold on the dark web contain unexpected substances. Sleeping under 6 hours linked to diabetes.
In the U.S., Waymo robotaxi to begin driverless services for employees in Austin. Nearly 900K Canadians did gig work as main job at end of 2022, announced by StatCan. Mideast Starbucks franchisee firing 2,000 workers after being targeted in Israel, Hamas war boycott.
To comply with the MA, WhatsApp and Messenger will become interoperable via the Signal protocol. Korean scientists behind bogus superconductor declare success again. 8 months ago, the viral room temperature superconductor claims sparked excitement. OpenAI publishes Elon Musk's emails. We're sad that it's come to this.
Kirsten Dunst says she hasn't acted in 2 years because every role I was being offered was the sad mom. Xman actor Vinnie Jones turned down Deadpool 3 due to mental toll of Juggernaut suit, says making The Last Stand was shambles and I was very upset. Anthony Hopkins to star in Eyes in the Trees, reimagining of H.G. Wells' The Island of Dr. Moreau.
In the UK, inflation to fall below 2% target in next few months, says OBR. End of UK's non-domiciled tax break unsettles wealthiest residents. UK launches consultation on implementing OECD crypto reporting framework. In the U.S., average credit scores worsened for first time in a decade, FICO says. Americans now pay as much interest on other debt as on mortgages. Federal Reserve Chair Powell still expects to cut rates in 2024, but not yet. China's exports beat forecasts, rise 7.1% in January to February. Alternative iOS app stores only work for grace period when traveling outside of EU. Apple terminates Epic Games developer account, calling it a threat to the iOS ecosystem on the UI phones. Flipper Zero's co-founder says the hacking tool is all about exposing big technicians' shoddy security.
Half of U.S. states join GOP lawsuits challenging new EPA rule on deadly soot pollution. SpaceX rocket launches pioneering methane tracking satellite to orbit. Over 200 Apple Watches recovered from Illinois lakes by metal detectorist and diver.
Benzene found in various acne products. Valliger files petition with FDA to recall treatments. FDA approves the first over-the-counter continuous glucose monitor. In the U.S., ground cinnamon sold at discount stores is tainted with lead, FDA warns. She calls on patriots to step up Taiwan anti-independence fight. Montreal Chinese groups sue RCMP for alleging they hosted illegal police stations. Chinese police officers may soon be patrolling the streets of Hungary. Biden and Trump-themed meme coins take center stage on Solana. Biden scores Super Tuesday primary election wins in 15 states, loses only American Samoa. McConnell endorses Trump for president. He once blamed Trump for disgraceful January 6, 2021, attack. Nikki Haley ends White House bid, clearing path for a Trump and Biden rematch, and Joe Biden says there's a place for Nikki Haley fans in his campaign. Stakes for America couldn't be higher.
Elon Musk says he isn't donating to Trump or Biden for president. Russia has never interfered in U.S. elections, says Kremlin spokesman. Supreme Court will hear Trump presidential immunity argument April 25.
Russia's Interior Ministry declares U.S. journalist Tom Rogan wanted on criminal charges. Former world chess number 1 Kasparov added to Russian terrorists and extremists list. Kremlin spokesman says Russia has best democracy.
Senegalese president dissolves government, appoints new prime minister. Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso announce joint anti-jihadist force. Haiti gang boss tells absent prime minister to quit or face civil war. And U.S. pushes Haiti's prime minister on transition as gang leader warns of genocide. Also, U.S. says no troops to Haiti as country reels from explosion of gang violence.
Most active stocks from March 7, 2024, Japan, NTT, Mitsubishi UFJ, Mitsui E&S, Nissan Motor. Hong Kong, BOC, CCBC, PetroChina, ICBC. UK, Lloyds, Vodafone, Virgin Money, Centrica. USA, Tesla, AMD, Pfizer, Apple. List reflects the most actively traded stocks at the time of report. Another drop in the ocean of AI, Y-9B. The Y-series models are the next generation of open-source large language models trained from scratch by 01 AI, targeted as a bilingual language model and trained on 3T multilingual corpus. The Y-series models become one of the strongest LLM worldwide, showing promise in language understanding, common sense reasoning, reading comprehension.
CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. VMware releases security advisory for multiple products. For VMware XC, VMware Workstation Pro Player, Workstation, VMware Fusion Pro Fusion, Fusion, and VMware Cloud Foundation, Cloud Foundation. CISA adds 2 different known exploited vulnerabilities to catalog, for Apple iOS and iPadOS memory corruption vulnerability.
Global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. Top 4 products by revenue for Tuesday, February 27, 2024. Tuesday, March 5, 2024. Helldivers TM2. Counter-Strike 2. PUBG, Battlegrounds. Last Epic. Elden Ring. Apple App Store top free apps, iPhone on March 7, 2024. Temu, Shop Like a Billionaire. Shane, Shopping Online. TikTok, ChatGPT. Top paid apps, Shadowrocket. Hot Schedules, The Wonder Weeks. Procreate Pocket.
Top grossing Android games on Google Play US for March 7, 2024, Monopoly Go, Royal Match, Candy Crush Saga. Top free Android apps on Google Play US, Temu, Shop Like a Billionaire, Facebook Lite, WhatsApp Messenger, TikTok.
Top free Android games on Google Play US of March 7, 2024, Left or Right, Magic Dress Up. Monopoly Go, Royal Match. Top grossing Android apps on Google Play US, Google One. TikTok, Disney Plus. Max, Stream HBO, TV, and movies.
March 7, 2024, Apple App Store top paid games on iPhone, Papa's Paleteria to Go, Minecraft, Papa's Freezeria to Go, Geometry Dash, Bloons TD6. Apple App Store top free games, Hexasort, Monopoly Go, Township, Block Blast.
Top movies on Google Play US of March 7, 2024, Dune, The Beekeeper, Anyone But You, Poor Things, Wonka.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of February 26, March 3, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1. Love is Blind, Season 6. One Day, Limited Series. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English, Wrong Side of the Tracks, Season 3. Furies, Season 1. Dr. Slump, Limited Series.
From Netflix Global Top 10 of February 26, March 3, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films, in English, Code 8 Part 2. Mea Culpa. Specimen, Code 8. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English, Through My Window 3, Looking at You. The Abyss. My Name is Loki 1.
Amazon bestsellers in Prime Video, USA for March 7, 2024, Anyone But You. Dune. The Boys in the Boat. Oppenheimer.
Amazon bestsellers in songs, USA for March 7, 2024, Lose Control, Teddy Swims. Flowers, Miley Cyrus. Texas Hold'em Explicit, Beyonce. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global, week of Friday, February 23rd, Thursday, February 29th, 2024. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Carnival, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty $. Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift.
Apple Music Top Songs March 7, 2024, Carnival. Featuring Playboy Carti, Yen $, Kanye West, Ty $, Rich the Kid. Whatever She Wants, Bryson Tiller, Red Rum, 21 Savage. Snooze, SZA.
YouTube Music Charts, Global Weekly Top Songs, February 23rd, February 29th, 2024. Terry Botten Mine Isi El Jajaya, Raghavan Tanishk Bakshi Anasis La Diopla, Javi, Karki Madatha Petty, Sri Krishna and Sayathi Chiganti. Jail 2, Shiva Chowdhury, Madak Chirlungi featuring Aman Jaji and Sapna Chaudhary, Manisha Sharma and Raj Mawar. The Daily Digest of March 7, 2024, news on crypto, streaming, tech, politics, showbiz, AI, health and environment.